We anticipate our first 90-degree day of the season. Air conditioning and keeping that machine running will be top of mind for a lot of folks trying to stay cool. Gordon Severson live at East Medicine Lake Park in Plymouth right now for us with that story. Hey, Gordy.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, this weekend a lot of people will be looking for ways to cool off, whether it's heading to the beach, heading to the pool, maybe heading to the movies, or maybe just sitting inside with some air conditioning. With so many people running their units nonstop this weekend, AC companies are preparing for a busy next couple of days.
The phone will start ringing in the morning and it won't stop all day.
When you work in heating and air conditioning, summers are spent watching the weather. When the heat comes, so do the calls for service.
You know, when people realize the house is heating up and they look at their thermostat and it ain't keeping up, and then the phone starts ringing, you know.
Ed Pelto and his employees spent Friday morning replacing an old AC unit from the 70s, one of the oldest he's ever seen. But in 90-degree weather, he says even newer units may struggle to keep up.
Fan motors will start going out when we have consecutive days where people don't shut it off.
At Dean's Home Services, they're also getting ready for a busy weekend.
Yeah, we check the forecast all the time. We're always preparing for when it gets hot outside.
David Husnick says homeowners should check their air filters now, because if they're dirty, the units will have to work harder than they need to.
Check out your mechanical room. Take a look. Do I have any water dripping? Is it operating as normal? How's the humidity in my house?
And check your unit.
What you see in the back here is cottonwood seeds, grass clippings, leaves.
Chris Utke says that buildup can also hurt your unit and cost you more money to cool down your home.
What we would recommend doing was low pressure hose, rinse this unit from top to bottom to clean it off so that it doesn't have any issues.
For AC companies, heat is great for business, but it's hard work when the calls keep coming and the heat just doesn't stop.
You get up early and you put your shirt on and the phone starts ringing, and that's how it is. It's all weather driven.
Yeah, I can't imagine being some of those guys working outside in that heat with some of those air conditioners. Now, the AC companies I spoke with said right now, based on the calls that they're getting, if they get a call, they should be able to service that call the same day, maybe the next day. But they say once we get into Sunday and Monday, when things start to get really hot, they say they're probably going to be booking out 1 or 2 days. So if something happens with your AC unit, they say get that call in as soon as you can. That'll get you on the list, and hopefully they can get to your home to fix that unit as quickly as possible. Chris, back to you.
All right, good stuff, Gordy. Thanks.